It is time. Welcome, 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 everybody. Gather in. We are about to start a momentous occasion, a beautiful ceremony, which conducts every single Tuesday. It has been conducting for the last 6 years. That's fucking crazy to fucking say. Welcome. Welcome to the Lomain's Asylum Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Lomain. Breaking up some weed today, man. The sun's going down. We about to smoke. It's the first partaking of greenery that we're doing of the day. If you guys don't know what the fuck is going on, I'm gonna break it down to you. While I break it down to you, let me break down my weed and let me break it down in this joint. You feel me? It's gonna be a beautiful hot box edition. So whatever you doing today, if you got time to hot box with me. I tried to say with, but I said which. But if you got time to hot box with me, yo, grab your joint. Let's sit down. But you know, your boy only smokes papers, by the way. I smoke joints with the homies sometimes, but my main preference is papers. If you ask me why, I'm a person that is quite active in the streets, innit? I move around, I move in a groove. I need my heart pumping. I need to have a good breathing regiment. I need to be breathing right in the first fucking place. And blunts don't be helping me breathe at all. But joints, on the other hand, man, it's pure paper. This shit gives me the weed. It gets the fuck out of me. And that is it. I want to show y'all how fucking dope raw is. They made this little cool contraption that you put the weed in, right? The weed's right there. I take the cone, I tip it over, and then I gently tap in it. I gently tap, and the weed fucking rolls in there. You take the Marlo, you pack your joint. Now, we're not gonna be too greedy. We're gonna smoke something nice. Something not too big, because these folks nowadays, I mean, I think that's a okay, no, we're gonna add more. We're gonna add more. All right, y'all talked me into it. I mean, it's like the first joint I had of the day. And for everybody out there that's like, yo, Lomain, but you smoke every day. What's up? What's going on? Are you running out of weed? Do you need help? Is this a call for help? Is this the Lomain finally saying that, hey man, guys, this is a call for help actually. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I, Lomain, am dead ass broke. And I've been running out of weed, so I started conserving again like I'm in high school. And I'm really watching my intake of weed up to the point I'm like up to the milligram. Like up to the milligram I'm watching my weed. And that's all because I can only smoke at nighttime now. Being this broke really brought a lot of emotional turmoil to my life. Psych! What the fuck? Man, what? Never! Never! Yo, man, what the hell do you thought this was, bro? I told y'all motherfuckers. I told everybody this. After 2017, I was not gonna smoke regular no more. After 2017, I was not gonna have no more problems with weed. I was never gonna run out of weed. I wasn't gonna have any of those problems. Personal use, self-use, I got my package all day. To smoke with 8 other motherfuckers, I don't got that. I don't got that. And like, it's funny how people expect that out of you sometimes. Like, they're like, hey, bro, but you should always be ready to roll it with everybody out here. Fuck all that, bro. I'm not going to. We don't need to. We ain't gonna do it. I can only light this when that last sunshine goes down. Because of one thing. I've been fasting, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing Ramadan. I've been doing it the right way. Breaking my fast with a joint is not the right way. It is a very unorthodox way. Some people might shun me for this, but to each his own, my brothers and sisters out there. This gets the metabolism started right, you feel me? So, this is a holy month. A lot of people, if y'all don't know about Ramadan, if y'all haven't been following the podcast for the last 6 years, I think for the first 2 years of the podcast, I tried it out. It didn't work out super great. Like, we did it here and there, but I didn't fully hit it. I started to really harness Ramadan for what it was, which is really what it is. It's a spiritual cleansing. For 30 days, we fast from sunrise to sunset. So while the sun is out, we can't eat, we can't partake with food, we can't, in that month also, we can't be active in sex. We need to stay away from drugs, but I just feel like this is not a drug to me, this is medicine. So, and I can only smoke at night. I cut myself off from smoking in the daytime. I think there's some people that smoke cigarettes, that still smoke cigarettes. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know in the comments if you can smoke cigarettes while you're fasting, because that's a wild one to me. So, I say all that just to say, I have another year to take it serious. I have another year to really practice this spiritual cleansing of ours. And I'm so humbled, and I'm so happy, and I'm so excited that I can embark upon this journey again. I learned a lot about myself during a lot of other Ramadans. I was doing a whole lot more drugs back then, in the sense of I was more in the party scene. So you're more acquainted, and you're more but you know what I'm trying to say. When you're in the scene, but you're in the scene. So I was more acquainted with some certain substances, and certain Ramadans, it literally felt, bro, like I was going from 100 straight to 0. Like I was literally halting my life, like boom, and like I'll stop. And that in itself, like, cool, like it was cleansing in itself, but like that is not healthy. Like that's not healthy, y'all. I was stopping something for 1 month, and I was going right back to it. 1 month and going right back to it. But in those times, I taught myself that I have a will. In those times, I taught myself that God gave us one of the most amazing, precious fucking gifts that we do have as a human, which is discipline. I learned that with discipline, you can really succeed and find anything that you fucking want, man. With Ramadan and through fasting and through my stomach eating itself, I found what it is to actually be a human being. Like there's something that resets back in you, y'all, that, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that y'all should try in itself. Now, in the Muslim religion, we have a near and dear tie with dates. Not dates when you go out on dates with girls and boys. I'm talking about dates as in the fruit. Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, when he broke his fast way back when, he broke it with water and dates. So now to this day, my family still breaks their fast with some type of drink and with a date. And, you know, I've been trying to really keep that going. Shouts out to one of my homies, X. X really got into dates because of Ramadan, and he's been buying dates ever since. If y'all never tried a date before, make sure to go out, go to your produce section, find out what dates are, and you'll be like, my God, yo, dates grow on palm trees. The crazy thing is, before I moved here to the US, I wasn't accustomed to coconuts being on palm trees. I was more accustomed to dates being on palm trees. So like when motherfuckers showed me like coconuts coming from palm trees, I was like, yo, what? Coconuts are a versatile motherfucking plant. So he broke it with a date. To everybody out there, Ramadan probably sounds like a losing weight diet. Everybody's like, oh, you're probably gonna lose a lot of weight. And I thought the same thing in myself. The first week I do lose a lot of weight, but right after that, it comes right back in. It's funny that sometimes I gain more weight out of Ramadan than like I leave with. And thank God that I have a high metabolism, and I'm not a big breakfast type of person, so that really helps me ease into my fasting. I can fast really, really easy because of my body type. Some people, it's not so easy. People think about food all the time. Some people use food as a comfort thing. Some people use it as a coping mechanism. So whenever that you're dealing with stress, and whenever you're dealing with that, you can't run to your certain types of substance for it. It's crazy. Sometimes, you really get in a zone, you for lack of a better term, but you get hangry because you're thirsty, hungry, you're 6 hours into your fucking day. There's somebody right next to you indulging in their fucking food, like, but they're sitting right next to you talking about how fucking tired they are and how the day is really getting to them. People like that, man, sometimes I'm just like, bro, be very wary of what you say to the people sitting right next to you. Somebody could be fasting since the fucking sun came up and it's 110 outside. Thank God we're not doing it while it's the summertime. Some of y'all might ask that too, actually. Why does it change? Why does Ramadan always change? Ramadan changes because it changes with the star cycles. It goes with the lunar and the lunar cycle, and also the star cycle. So it goes with both of those. Now, that's why it moves every single year. Some people call it gets earlier. So last year it was in April. This year it's in March. I get a lot happier when it's closer to winter because the days are shorter. 4 years ago it was in June or July, and that shit alone was like hurtful. Like days are long, hot, grueling, and you gotta go to work, and you gotta fast like right after that. The sun's not going down till like 8:30, 8:45. Niggas is pissed. Blood is boiling. You're trying to stay calm. It was one of the most hardest things that I had to do, man. But thank God, thank Ilahi, that we got through it. Now, since the sun is finally down, there is no more sun in the sky. I checked the time. It is time. It is 6:47 at the clock. We're going to take this joint. We're going to light it because we have made it in another Ramadan day. If y'all want to try it with me one day, let me know. We can message each other. We can really go through it. It's been really easy. It's been really easy. I think it's because it's something that I crave for every single year, like when it's on the way. Like it's that I need, low key. It's that reset that my body craves. And when I was younger, I used to try to get out of it all the time. Like I would try to, like I would try to sneak food here and there, and I would try to tell my mom that I didn't eat at school, but knowing damn well that I did have a fucking lunch. I had a whole damn pizza, had some fries, and I came home talking about, no, I didn't eat, and sat down and ate with everybody else. I think about days like that, man, and I feel bad. I feel bad that I lied. I don't feel bad that I lied to everybody else around me. I feel bad that I lied to myself. I feel bad that that I was comfortable with myself enough that I could walk in with a bull-faced bullshit lie and still profess to it. You feel me? And to this day, I'm glad that I can make up those days with all the correct days in Ramadan. Now, some of y'all should be staying away from weed while y'all fasting, by the way. Some people are like, weed is a drug. Weed is a drug. Weed is a drug. Weed is a drug. This thing right here, ladies and gentlemen, is not a drug. This thing, it's not a drug. It's medicine. Some of y'all might use it or abuse it, I should say. But the sane, level-headed ones that actually need this to calm it down or but the brain to cooperate correctly, it comes in as a medicinal use. So I told myself that, like, I'm not gonna smoke during the day because that is smoking recreationally. I am gonna smoke at night though. That's to amplify my cravings. One. Number two, to slow down the mind. We had a long, hard day at work today. Definitely got to slow down the mind. And three, it helps me sit down and think about one subject at a time. And I can think about that one subject in Ramadan, which is bettering myself. How can I better myself as a human and as a community member? So that's a community. How can I better myself? Because I can get out of Ramadan again and get on the same, bullshit that I was on. And I wasn't on bullshit, by the way. Like, I just time around. Like this time, or this year around, I was doing real justice-like shit. And I do want to continue on that. I want to give more of a compassionate hand in the world. But that's something that I've been fighting in myself, and I really hope that I can find some answers in this Ramadan for that. Like, I've been wanting to give more compassion to the world, but hurt people. And I say that by saying that I've attempted to give good to people for so long that it's been falling in a lot of negative hands. And that in itself made me lose some type of hope and credibility in humanity. But I'm trying to give humanity a resting and peaceful grace and patience, and I want to treat it with such like manners. I want to find love for people again, like a love for a group of people. I've been meeting a lot of great positive people in my life nowadays that have really been showing me that, like, the world still exists out there. There's a beautiful world that still exists out there. Fuck, man. I wish that all of us could come collectively together and just fucking take over. Because not the negative, but the negativity takes over. Sometimes I really have that fault of, like, you know, I tell y'all all the time, when they go high, but you should, you know, but you should, oh no, when they go low, but you should go high. And, you know, but you know my saying, when they go low, you should take it all the way to the floor with them. And you shouldn't. That's one thing I'm figuring out. You shouldn't. You should just let it go. You should just let bygones be bygones. You should understand that another human being is going through something, and hurt people hurt people. And maybe one day that human will understand that. It's crazy, man, how I have so much awareness in life, and when I see people like kind of, even for you to break down in the world, that means that you got to have a selfish mindset on. You got to be thinking about me. And like sometimes, like when I think about that, like I'm like, bro, like I don't think I can break down in front of people, because like that's just, I never want that to be a burden on someone, you know. I never want that to be a thing that someone has to carry. That shit sounds hurtful in itself right there. Like what I just said right now, damn. I shouldn't see it as a burden, you know? I just say that I can carry my own weight. And I feel when I see other people not carrying their own weight, it baffles me, because people are not using themselves up to their full potential. I see a lot of half potential motherfuckers out here. And Lord, help me not become one of them by the end of the day. Not leave as one of them by the end of the day. I want to create. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave my initials in fucking history. Not in history, man. Maybe. Fuck it. We do gotta think big, don't we? I think about that sometimes. Like, picture someone knowing your name and also knowing George Washington's name. Like, George Washington had nothing to do with this shit. First of all, fuck you, George Washington. All right? It has nothing to do with this shit. But, like, picture, like, yo, do you know Lo Mein? Yeah. Do you know George Washington? Yeah. Like, that's pretty dope. Some of y'all do know. Fuck. I haven't smoked all day, and like this shit. Y'all know George Washington and y'all know Lo Mein. You're that perfect human. You watching this right now is the perfect human. Ladies and gentlemen, we just figured out something together with this joint. Thank you. Thank you for sitting down with me again and decoding life's biggest mysteries with Lo Mein. See y'all next Tuesday. I keep promising you we're going to have a future. We are going to have that future, but Ramadan happened and some things happened, and I keep making excuses, but are we going to have it? We are going to have it soon. Make sure to follow the social medias. Instagram, Fresh Prince of the _West. Snapchat, Lo Mein 1990. Fuck with your boy. I fuck with you back. Alright, y'all. Allow me a parting gift. Drink your water. Tip your bartender. Peace.